Imagine settling into your perfect, peaceful new home, only to have your serenity shattered by an official noise complaint. Now, imagine that complaint was filed by your elderly neighbor, a neighbor who had been dead and buried for 2 full weeks. This is the chilling reality of what happened to one Virginia resident, a story that proves sometimes the longest shadow a person casts is the one they leave behind. The transition to a new life in Virginia's tidy, uniform HOA community was supposed to be a fresh start for Ellen. It was perhaps too quiet, a manufactured serenity quickly broken by the mundane shock of bureaucracy. Less than 1 week after moving in, a formal warning arrived from the Homeowners Association. The notice was direct. A noise complaint had been filed from Unit 3B, requesting Ellen keep the volume down, particularly late at night. The issue was immediate and deeply unsettling. Unit 3B belonged to Mrs. Alden, an elderly woman Ellen had only briefly met, who had passed away exactly 14 days earlier. Ellen initially dismissed it as a grotesque clerical error, maybe a digital ghost in the HOA system. But the next morning, a second complaint notice arrived. Same official seal, same chilling signature. Mrs. Alden's. Convinced something was terribly wrong, Ellen took both letters to the HOA manager. When the manager saw the forms, his confusion gave way to a visible pallor. He simply stated, "That's impossible. Mrs. Alden's name was removed from our system last week. We have no records of these complaints." He suggested someone was playing a cruel prank, but the official paper and stamp felt too authentic. That very night, back in her supposedly safe unit, the impossible began. A slow, rhythmic knocking started on the shared wall with 3B. Thump, pause, thump, pause. A steady, deliberate pattern, as if someone was gently but firmly demanding silence. Ellen was paralyzed, thinking no prankster could have orchestrated this. The following morning, driven by fear, she reported the activity to the HOA. A maintenance team was dispatched to Unit 3B. The unit was, as expected, completely empty and sealed. But when the team reemerged, they had found one object on the otherwise bare floor. A crisp, new complaint letter, meticulously addressed to Ellen, bearing Mrs. Alden's signature, and most impossibly, dated for tomorrow. Ellen was out of the HOA community by the week's end, selling the house at a significant loss. But the haunting, it seems, has followed. Every Friday night, a complaint letter from Unit 3B still arrives in her new mailbox, thousands of miles away. It begs the question, perhaps the HOA system isn't haunted. Perhaps the truly unnerving truth is that some residents simply never leave.